Kim Tate and Graham Foster are once again forced to share a home in Emmerdale, and neither of them is pleased about it. Graham has never hidden how he feels about Kim. In his view, she's toxic, and he blames her for the noticeable shift in Tate's behaviour after spending so much time under her influence. Kim, meanwhile, may still have lingering emotions for Graham, though she regularly vents her irritation about his dramatic return from the dead. She genuinely cares for Joe and is determined to convince him that Graham will never become the father figure he longs for. Kim suspects Graham has returned to the village for selfish reasons and believes it's only a matter of time before he turns on Joe. Her suspicions deepen when she catches Graham meeting with Cain Dingle, giving her what she thinks could be proof that he's scheming. The day before, Cain had taken Joe's DeLorean from the village and stashed it inside a barn. Joe is certain Cain is responsible and instructs Graham that they must bring him down, whatever it takes. As a fresh week dawns in the village, Joe assigns Graham the task of retrieving the car. In the latest scenes, Joe makes it clear to Kim that he trusts Graham to handle the issue rather than her. Once Joe departs, Graham suggests that Kim's behaviour stems from jealousy. He insists they're not rivals for Joe's loyalty, but Kim confidently replies that if they were, she would come out on top. Afterwards, Graham secretly enters Butler's in search of the car keys, only to stumble upon a hospital letter confirming Cain's cancer diagnosis. A confrontation breaks out between Graham and Cain, and later Graham returns the vehicle to Joe, claiming it had been taken by a couple of teenagers, a story that leaves Kim unconvinced. That evening at the pub, Graham advises Cain to concentrate on his illness and on Moira Dingle, who is behind bars, instead of continuing his feud with the Tates. In an unexpected moment, Graham and Cain exchange a handshake as a sign of respect, which Kim witnesses, leaving her baffled. Certain that Graham and Cain are secretly working together, Kim persuades Joe the following day to put Graham's loyalty to the test by damaging machinery at Butler's farm. The question remains, will Graham go through with it? Or will his real motives come to light, revealing that he has never truly been on the Tates' side? Emmerdale's Marlon and Rona are set to face turmoil as Graham Foster's return threatens to tear them apart. There's a vulnerability now that didn't exist before. Actor Mark Charnock has hinted that Marlon Dingle's marriage may be in serious danger following Graham's dramatic comeback to the village in a bid to rekindle things with his former fiancée, Rona Goskirk. Although viewers believed Graham died in 2020, a twist during the Corriedale crossover revealed he had actually survived. After stepping in to rescue April from the clutches of Ray and Celia, Graham claimed he had returned to mend his bond with Joe. However, his real motive surfaced this week when he admitted to Rona that his feelings for her have never faded. Once Marlon learned about Graham's declaration, he furiously confronted him and demanded that he keep his distance. Rona reassured her husband that Graham belongs in the past and insisted their relationship is stronger than ever. Yet, in an exclusive interview, Mark suggested that lingering issues between Rona and Graham could spell trouble for Marlon's future. It's difficult to say too much without revealing spoilers, he explained, but it's definitely created a weakness in their marriage that wasn't there before. After everything they've been through this past year, which actually brought them closer, this has shaken things up. Graham's reappearance has cracked the foundation for both of them, though for different reasons. The unresolved history between Rona and Graham has the power to harm everything. It could be incredibly damaging. Graham's shocking resurrection stunned fans, and according to Mark, the cast were equally taken aback by the storyline. He shared, "Your first thought is, he's coming back? Just like the viewers. Wait, he's alive!" That's the immediate reaction. Then when you read how he managed to fake his death, you realize how clever it is and you really enjoy it. Zoe and I quickly realized that the history between Rona and Graham was inevitably going to be explored again, and that it would have significant consequences for our characters. We spent a lot of time discussing what that shared past meant and how it might resurface in the present. It was clear to both of us that reopening those old wounds would introduce fresh tension and emotional complications. And we understood early on that it would place real strain on them moving forward. Charlie Webb has delivered a heartfelt tribute to her years on Emmerdale, revealing that the show will always hold a special place in her heart, as loyal viewers continue to campaign for her return to the long-running ITV soap. Her emotional reflection has only fueled speculation among fans who are eager to see Debbie Dingle back in the village. While the calls for a comeback grow louder, the former soap star is embracing an exciting new phase in her professional journey. Charlie is currently preparing to step into a major new role, proving that although she may have left the Dales behind for now, her acting career is continuing to flourish. Now 37, Charlie first shot to fame as Debbie Dingle after joining Emmerdale as a teenager. Over the years, she became one of the programme's most prominent and beloved characters, appearing in nearly 2,000 episodes. Debbie was at the heart of countless dramatic storylines, helping to cement Charlie's status as a household name. She last appeared on screen in 2021, when Debbie departed the village, leaving many fans hopeful that the door had been left open for a future return. Since leaving the soap, Charlie has broadened her horizons with a variety of television and theatre projects. She has taken on roles in the TV dramas The Last Shadow and Better, demonstrating her versatility beyond the world of soap. In addition, she earned praise for her performance in the stage production Quiz, based on the infamous Who Wants to Be a Millionaire coughing scandal, which captivated audiences across the UK. Her latest venture sees her return to the theatre in The Ladies' Football Club, a world premiere adaptation of Stefano Massini's acclaimed work. The production will be staged at Sheffield's iconic Crucible Theatre and is scheduled to run from Saturday, February 28th until Saturday, March 28th. The play marks another significant milestone in Charlie's evolving career and highlights her continued passion for challenging and diverse roles. A mother of three, Charlie will portray the character of Abigail, appearing alongside Jessica Baglow, known for Gentleman Jack, and former Coronation Street actress Ellie Leach. Directed by award-winning Elizabeth Newman, The Ladies' Football Club is described as a powerful and uplifting story centered on friendship, resilience, and community spirit. Ahead of opening night in Sheffield, Charlie fondly reflected on her formative years at Emmerdale. The North Yorkshire-based actress spoke warmly about the impact the show had on her life, explaining that it shaped her both personally and professionally. She shared that many of her closest friendships were formed during her time on the soap, and that the set truly felt like a second home. Despite her current focus on theatre, fans continue to voice their desire for Debbie Dingle's return. For now, Charlie remains dedicated to her latest project, but her affectionate words about Emmerdale suggest that the connection to the show and its audience remains as strong as ever. Emmerdale airs on ITV1 on weeknights at 8 p.m. and is available to stream on ITVX.